If you did well in race 1, then you get a better start position for race 2. That's exactly what happened to Ben Holland, Lee Watson. 6 finds them on the 3rd row. Roger Lovelock and Rick Lawrence, again, another fighting performance. They're always there, consistent. They're on the 3rd row. They were 5th in the first race. Andy Peach and Charlie Williamson rode to a stunning 4th, 4 on the bike, funnily enough. Their 4th place in the race gets them on the 2nd row. And what about Scott Lorry? Scott Lorry, James Neve, another consistent one. We've got a new pole position man. Tim Reeves was beaten. He's 2nd on the grid, but the new pole position man is Barry James and Jamie Wynn. Well, my apologies go to Andy Peach's passenger. It is, of course, Charlie Richardson. Such is the excitement on the grid. It's all going on. It's certainly all going on under the helmets of those riders now. This is an 11-lapper in the sunshine here on the Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. Oh, again, Andy Peach snaking round over the hill and Paddock Hill Bend, really going for it. He can certainly get that Suzuki off the line. We remember, or maybe you don't, but certainly I do, in the first round he was talking about losing some horsepower, losing some revs. There's nothing wrong with that bike off the line now. But it's Tim Reeves, you heard it from his own lips. It ain't gonna happen. Again, he said, I'll do it this time. Beaten in the first race. Riding now with Roger Lovelock and Rick Lawrence, heading out into the country and completing lap 1. Tim Reeves, oh, Barry James, Jamie Wynn going underneath Andy Peach and Charlie Richardson to resume their 2nd place. Roger, there's a sense of tension in the air in this race. You know, it's no longer a done deal, is it?
Well, we heard the interview with Tim, and he's honestly not happy about being beaten at home. So we'll see what Barry can do. I'm sure Tim is trying to get away from the start, and that will be his aim.
Well, a good race by Phil Bell and Ashley Hawes in that one. They need another good place. It's all about points. You get 25 points for the win, 20 for 2nd, 15 for 3rd. And looking on the inside, just making room now, coming out of Clearways, they're neck and neck over the line, and just nothing in it in terms of horsepower. Roger Lovelock left his braking just that split second longer and took the 3rd place from Andy Peach and Charlie Richardson up to Druids. Ben Holland, he's riding like a man inspired as well. The 2 youngsters then, Ben Holland, Lee Watson, on the black and yellow number 60 outfit. It's good to see the young crews fighting up there. I mean, they're not intimidated, are they?
No, absolutely. And it's a much better start by Roger Lovelock, so I'm sure he'd like to be up there. And he's pulling away from Andy, so might give Ben Holland a chance to get past Andy.
Riding, looking back now from the green number 49 outfit from the 2, I'm going to call them veterans, they won't mind. They admit to being veterans, but I tell you what, their track craft is just fantastic. Roger referred to it in the previous race. They plug away, steadily getting quicker and quicker and quicker. And look at Scott Lorry, the number 72 black outfit behind Ben Holland. We've got 4 now, 4 all strung together. I'll use the cliche, it's a freight train as they come down out of the woods again, round Westfield, down towards Dingledale, the left-hander. Oh, look at that. Ben Holland went through on the inside, ran wide, and just holding the place now, Andy Peach. Lurking there, though, waiting to pick up the pieces, like a Labrador waiting for something to fall off the table, I think, Scott Lorry and James Neve.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Scott's not quite on the pace like he was in the first race. Perhaps he's got problems, but I'm sure he won't give up. Whatever, Scott is a hard man, They're
going so hard into Paddock Hill Bend, the sidecar wheel way over the rumble strip. Look at these boys, though. Number 60, Ben Holland, Lee Watson. The young, blonde Lee Watson. Very agile, very nimble. Charlie Richardson, too, the passenger in the number 4 outfit. Youthful by comparison to Andy Peach, the driver, himself a former passenger, and in fact passengered you over a number of seasons.
Yes, he did. And I think Phil Bell's actually getting on the tail end of this train as well, so he's reeling them in.
Simon Gilbert, the number 11 outfit, retiring, so he's out of it. G-Force Racing from Epsom, their race is over. They've got another chance at it, though, another bite of the cherry. Ben Holland looking hard now, trying desperately to get past Andy Peach. Back up front, Reeves and Barry James. Nothing between them. Barry James, remember, he's been past him once this weekend. Can he do it again? But Tim Reeves, a wily campaigner. Look at the scrap here for third place. 15 points up for grabs here, and they all want it. They all want the 15 points. 25 for the win. Barry James came here with nothing. He's already got 25. Wouldn't it be nice to get 50 from the first two races? These two now edging away from the scrap for third place. In fact, the third place battle, Roger, is actually tripping each other up a bit. So these guys are gapping.
I'm sure they're slowing each other up. Yes, I'm sure. And it looks as if Andy's actually slowing up a bit. I think he's probably got tyre problems because he seems to be all over the track.
Well, Tim Reeves alluded to that. He said in a longer race you could see tyre problems from the James Wynne pairing. Look at the passenger's head, ducking down, getting it out of the wind, making themselves as small as possible, slipstreaming. Look how they duck down. They know when they're coming into the bend because they can hear the rider change down. This again, the scrap for third. Roger Lovelock and Rick Lawrence have that third place at the moment. They all want it, though. They all want it, not least of all the man at the back. Oh, look! Up the inside is Barry James again. Oh, touch. There's contact there. There's contact there, but he's riding very hard at Westfield. So James and Wynne passing Tim Reeves. Gregory Clues throwing himself over the right-hand side. Back in the runner-up spot at the moment. Oh, he's riding all over the circuit. He's riding out of his leathers, Tim Reeves, to stay with the charging Suzuki. Number 90, John Clark, Stuart Graham from Banbridge, County Down. The Ulstermen seeming to have overcome their heating problems. Look at this lot. Past Ben Holland goes Scott Lorry. So Scott Lorry then up to 5th. Holland down in 6th. Doesn't want to be in 6th, wants to be further up. 6 is only 10 points. That's no good. Race leader, Barry James, James Wynne. And looking at the inside at Druids again, Tim Reeves. Now he'll cut across. I thought Barry James had left the door wide open then, but he's got good track craft.
It doesn't seem intimidated at all. It's quite amazing, really. I mean, it seems to be Tim that's trying everything to get past Barry. It's really good to see. And this punch here is incredible. You know, Scott's coming underneath Ben Holland. It's good racing.
I think good racing's an understatement. It's absolutely frenetic for that third place. And Tim Reeves now looking as close as he's been again since being passed. He's right there. Is he going to save it for the last lap? It's going to be nip and tuck, I can tell you, between these two. But Barry James, as I said, had that big crash in Germany, had 2 no scores here first time out, so his season didn't exactly get off to the best. I'm sorry, they're all over the track. This is the best advertisement for sidecar racing I have ever seen. Roger Lovelock and Rick Lawrence, they are in 3rd. Everybody behind them wants a piece of the action. Ben Holland doing a great job in the yellow and black number 60 outfit. Andy Peach, ever consistent. Charlie Richardson doing a great job. Bit of mist on our camera here. It's hardly surprising. That's probably perspiration from the passenger, dare I say. I'm kidding, really, but it's certainly physical. It's hard work. This then still the battle for the lead. Up the inside goes Tim Reeves. He's got it. What a passing move that was. Barry James left the door open. A shake of the head from Tim Reeves. He was through. A similar move from Andy Peach. Contact there. 3 abreast along the bottom straight. Ben Holland just sitting there waiting to pick up the pieces. Our hand in the air. There's drizzle. There is drizzle. Spots of rain on the tarmac. And look at that. Andy Peach, a bit of a nudge on the passenger. Poor Rick Lawrence will have felt that on the base of his back there. He would have felt the outfit going into him. You can see the spots of rain on the front of Roger Lovelock's outfit. We're on slick tyres, Roger. This is a crucial time, but Reevesy seems to be forcing ahead.
I'm sure everybody saw the rain and started to panic a bit because the slicks will hang on for a long time as long as they're hot, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of rain, but certainly Barry James is slowed up for sure.
Well, the flag there telling us that the surface is greasy. It is greasy. Again, a hand in the air. They want, Well, they're thinking they might like it stopped, but now the sun's out again, and it's drying, and it's game on again. It's game on. They're away again, heads down. Still Greg Clues with an arm in the air, and you could see the outfit drifting there. But, you know, obviously the organisers feel it's safe to go on because they're still at it.
You can't really see any rain on the track. I mean, I think it's just a bit... They can probably see it on their visors more than anything else.
Oh, sidecar wheel in the air, a bit of a nudge as Scott Lorry went past Roger Lovelock there. But Reevesy out in front. They are cruising a bit. They are cruising a bit. They've dropped the pace significantly here. Waiting for it to drop. Not so the battle for third. Not so that there's no yellow flag, so that it's perfectly safe to overtake. The riders are playing mind games with each other here. Now they're away again. The sun is out. It's dried those few damp patches on the circuit. The riders, of course, will have seen the spots on their visors, and it rings alarm bells. I
think that's what was putting everybody off, you know, and it slides from the bike. So, you know, it's caution there. But those two look as if they're back on the pace.
And so do this lot. That's now third place. Andy Peach, Charlie Richardson up to third. Right behind them, Scott Lorry, James Neve, then Roger Lovelock on the out. These are the race leaders, though. Tim Reeves, Greg Clues out there in the lead. Barry James, Jamie Wynn on the distinctive red outfit, hungry for more points. And look at this lot. Are we going to see a new third place man next time round, or is Andy Peach going to hold that final podium spot? That assumes, of course, that nothing befalls the two out in front. At the moment, they're looking pretty cool, both of them.
I think Tim took the advantage in the rain, and you know, Barry's come back at him. Whether he can get past again, you know, would be good to see it. But
a new third place. Scott Lorry, James Neve up to third, go past Andy Peach. 1 and 2 in the race. Tim Reeves, Barry James. Scott Lorry, James Neve on for that podium. Roger Lovelock is now hunting down Andy Peach. The green number 49 outfit, very quick, very consistent, just piles on the relentless pressure, lap after lap after lap. Down towards Westfield. No, surely not. That's no way through there, but there is. There is. Barry James has taken Tim Reeves out in the country. They're on the run back now. Tim Reeves won't like that. He's going to give it everything he can. Surely a double victory for Barry James is on the cards here. Whether he can sustain it, though, through the little left, right, left kink, and then away down under the bridge. Third place, Scott Lorry. Fourth place, Andy Peach, number 4 on the white outfit. Fifth place, Roger Lovelock. Down in sixth for 10 points. It's the Ben Holland, Lee Watson pairing. Onto the start-finish straight then. Barry James now. He's got something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lengths lead on the last lap. A little under 2.5 miles to go. Is it going to be a double win here? What a sensation this will be for the Santander Salt sponsored outfit. Still, the rest of the graphics to go on that bike. It's a hurried job getting the new bodywork on, and an expensive one as well, I can tell you that. Reeves, though, on the last lap, looking every way possible to find a road through. What's he going to do?
Barry James is doing exactly the same again. He's leaving the poor Timmy nowhere to go. Andy nearly left the gap open there. I'm sure Roger Lovelock would like to take that place off him.
Here they come. Here they come. Barry James, James Wynn, leading Tim Reeves at Westfield. This is where he did the overtaking move and made it stick. Greg Clues, very athletic. Nothing short of a gymnast, and these passengers extremely fit. Physical training is an essential part of the routine to run well at this level. The battle for third very much alive as well. Here we go. Where's Ben Holland, Lee Watson? A little bit off the back of it. There they are, flashing through the picture. Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Among the tail enders now. Gary Horsepole being relegated as he makes room for the race leader to come through. onto the start-finish line. The checkered flag readied this time. It's a double win here for Barry James. And James Wynn waiting now for third place to come. Fist in the air, a double victory. The body language says it all. Terrific, terrific result from that pairing. There it is confirmed. 17 minutes the race time. Laurie and Neve get the third. I'm breathless. That was terrific stuff. Lovelock Lawrence fifth, Holland, Bells, Phil Bell. Young Ben Bygrave there in 8th place. Another good result for him. 11th this time for Steve Kershaw, having a slightly better run, but still not a good day. We're going to grab a quick word with Barry James. Second win, unbelievable, but conditions just very difficult.
Yeah, when it started the race, it was nice and dry, and we got going and got past Tim, and then the Evans opened on a couple of corners, and it was just, I thought it was a bit too dodgy, but Tim come past and went, and then the red flags never come out, so it dried up a bit, and we went again and got past him again somehow.
Yeah, a few hands went up in the air. I thought somebody was calling to stop the race, and everybody slowed, then away you went again.
Yeah, well, the two lefts down the bottom of the track, Graham Hill and Surtees, he was just riding on ice. It was just, and we saw a bike in the gravel at Clearways as well. It was getting a bit iffy, but luckily it stopped raining and it dried up pretty quick.
Your motor certainly seems to be quicker, and Tim was huffing and puffing a bit about not having the power. Did you feel you had the legs on him speed-wise?
I think we've definitely got the horsepower on it, the straight line speed on him. There's no denying that. This Suzuki seems to be pretty quicker than his Honda at the minute, so I know he's going to try and change things and get better engine in, but hopefully we'll keep going for now.
You came here with no points. You've already got 50. You'll take that, won't you?
That'll do me nicely.
Well, what a race that was. It's a carbon copy podium in race 2.